Hi everyone, Lady Botcher, Angela here with a face-up video for the recasted Dust of Dolls Rose Helm. So let's get into it. As I like to do, I've already gotten the base layer done, and here she is. Yes, I'm going to give her a little bit of makeup. She's a little bit different than my other ones that I've done previously, so she's got some cute little makeup. I really like it. I'm using this pencil for her eyebrows because I didn't want to use watercolor pencil or watercolor. And this is where I found out I actually used gold, a gold metallic pencil that I have. I'm like, why? Yeah. So I didn't mind it. It actually looks pretty nice. It kind of gave her a little bit of glitz on there. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Actually, her eyebrows turned out really good, I think. So yeah. I used a little bit of dark brown on the edges, and then I used a little bit of black, just a tiny bit, just to darken it up just a little bit, give a little bit of variation, a little bit of depth, that kind of thing. So yeah. I hope you guys like her. I hope you guys enjoyed the comparison video as well. I think she's super cute. I think she's really cute. So yeah, her name is Eva, and she is my little kitchen witch. And she's actually not a sister, she's actually a cousin. Thank you, Meg. She's a cousin, but she is getting a sister soon. She will be hopefully here sometime this week, possibly. So yeah, I gave her this almost, she has like a really pouty mouth, so I gave her this kind of, I don't know what it's actually called. I've seen it on Korean women a lot, where it's almost like a bitten look, where only like some of your lips are really red and then the rest are kind of nude color. I thought it was really, really sweet. So I tried it on her and it didn't look too bad. So I just kept it, and I did a few lines, a dark peachy line, and then I did some white lines for highlight. I painted her teeth near the end. I painted them a little bit of white acrylic watered down. I put in some shading, which is the dark black. That's just shading. That's not pencil or anything. So, because I couldn't squeeze my pencil into the little grooves. Plus, I didn't want to ruin everything with watercolor either. So, I'm just not as confident with watercolor as I am with my pencil. So, yeah, I did layer after layer after layer after layer. So here I am. I'm just putting on some of the eyeshadow I did. I did blue near the corners, and this is to bring out some of the highlights in her hair in the wig that I made. And also she has one brown eye and one blue eye because I thought that looked the best, and because I couldn't choose if I wanted blue eyes or brown eyes for her. So I just did one of both, and I think it looks great for her character. So I did a little bit of blue shimmer, and then I did like a pale white or a cream like on the very middle of her eyelid, and then I did like a darker either maroon or purple shades, because I did both, just to kind of layer and give some depth there. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, even her lashes I think turned out really well. And then I actually gave her lashes in the end. I gave her some small little lashes, and they weren't black. They were my brownish blonde, and I think it went well as well for her wig. She has a blonde, blue, brown wig, so there's quite a bit of color in it. But yeah, I gave her some skin texture. I gave her some little veins on the side of her head. Her temples, and I also gave her some white little freckles. So I gave her some skin texture, some freckles, and then some white freckles. They're very small, and I didn't want them to be huge because I wanted to kind of create like the more skin texture kind of thing than actual like freckles. So yeah, I did use some mica powder in this, I think it's called Sweet Golden or something like that. And I use this a lot if I just want a quick little shimmer on my dolls' faces, because it doesn't give too much shading. So some are shaded in different colors, and it gives you that shade. And this one kind of is like a neutral shade. So I put that pretty much everywhere on her ears, on her temples, over her nose and cheeks, and I think a little bit on her chin at one point. So yeah, we're just kind of building up the color and the pastels, and this is about where I've gotten to. And yeah, I'm going to actually give her some freckles now, and it's going to be like a reddish tan. And then I didn't really care for the red too much, because with the blushing, it just kind of overpowered on her temples, and so I kind of combated that later on. But I do really like my dolls to have like almost extreme blushing. So yeah, I really like that. I don't know why, I just do. Maybe because when I'm outside working or something in the sun, I get really, really red, and then I have to live with that for like weeks on end. So maybe that's just where it comes from. It's just, you gotta love yourself, and I do love that. So it's just extreme blushing, that's all. So here she is so far. I gave her the white freckles, brown freckles, all that. So this is what I wanted to use for her eyelashes, these two kind of like golden yellow colors. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it when it went on. I didn't like it at all. It just wasn't showing up as well. It wasn't the right shade for her hair. If I was going to go blonde, I was like, it's just not working out. So I went with the darker brown in that same palette, and that seemed to work out pretty well. So I kind of mixed the colors, and that gave me the shade I liked the best. And yeah, I had to do it a couple times, but I like how they turned out. I like the feathery, fluffy kind of look for her. They're not very graphic like I've done before in the past. And it just seems super sweet and soft to me. And she's supposed to be more like a motherly type in the group. So since she's a kitchen witch, she kind of, protects the home and use cleansing spells and that kind of thing to kind of clear out bad energy that any of them might bring home. And just kind of make a peaceful, restful cottage place for them to escape to. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was going for. So she's a little bit older than everyone else. So she's like the oldest cousin. But she's like super sweet. So she is even older than Hester, even though Hester's the oldest of those three sisters. She is the oldest of the cousins. So, yeah, I really actually enjoyed doing her lashes, even though I messed up quite a few times. I really did like how they turned out. So I might be doing this again. I'm starting to get the hang of it, as in the water and watercolor ratio that needs to happen for it not to be so watery on the doll and not super, super dark that it just overpowers everything. So here they are. Hopefully you guys like that. I'm working on it. I'm still working on it, and you always get better. So I did give her a little beauty mark on the side just because I wanted to. And so here I am. I'm glossing up her lips, her mouth, teeth, all that, and I'm going to be doing her upper lid and lower lid. And yeah, I'm going to be putting in her eyes as well, and then you will see some pictures of before and after, some end results, and some when she is back on her body with her wig. And you guys can let me know if her colors kind of match or not, or if you just think it's just total crap, that's fine too. But I did include a picture of a comparison between her and Hester, and so you can see both of them with a face up now, and that the differences are mainly just in the head shape. So yeah, I think it's going to turn out all different anyway, because all the face ups are going to be different. So yeah, so that's it for me. So I will leave you with the rest of it, you guys, and thank you so much for being here, and you have a great day. Bye.